you have to remove all the what's called garbages that have long been accumulated here in this country. So it's the job of government as well as the political parties to give priority to clear up these garbages from the political and administrational systems.
Political trend in our country, we see that the political party leaders, they very often very rigid on their own stance, and they are not at all ready to sacrifice for their opponents. This is a culture of our politics. So do you think that after the regime change last year through a massive uprising, a patriotic feeling has been rising among the people, and now the political parties will be ready to sacrifice for each other, and they are ready to solve this discord in a peaceful and amicable manner?
They have no other alternative. If they want to, and I am sure that they want this, they desire, the people, the desire of the nation, people must be reflected in the programs of the political parties. Since the people, mass people of the nation, they want peace, prosperity and tranquility in the political arena. So this is why political parties, their leadership must have to come to a what's called united accord that national interest should be given priority and upper-handedness. So I'm hopeful that they'll do that, and ultimately we'll have a nice...
You are hopeful, the countrymen are also hopeful about a peaceful election. But there is a harsh reality in this country. During the nearly 16-year-long authoritarian regime of Sheikh Hasina, in every sector, there were huge allegations of nepotism and appointment on the basis of political affiliation. So in that case, the election commission authorities, law enforcing agencies, bureaucracy, so everywhere there were political appointment. So now, most of the previous staff are still working on their position. So do you have any confusion or any tension regarding a fair and election under the same staff, same system?
Actually, in order to arrange a free and fair and successful electoral system, government has to do or play their role. And you know that it is not a matter of today or yesterday. From long time, these have long been practiced. So, before arranging a successful and what's called what people desire, such an election, you have to remove all the what's called garbages that have long been accumulated here in this country. So, it's the job of government as well as the political parties to give priority to clear up these garbages from the political and administrational systems. So they are working tirelessly, our existing government, and political parties are also raising such demand that keeping the legacy as well as the instruments and what's the mechanisms of previous governments, a successful election can't be held. This is why we have to remove all this first. So I think they are conscious and alert about these aspects.
There is a perception among the people that there has been a sense among the people, especially after the last year's uprising. Now people are so much conscious, especially the young people will play a role as a safeguard against any irregularities. So any portion may be appointed by the previous regime, they will think twice, thrice before committing any misuse of their power. So do you also think so?
It's very much natural that they've taken, they should have lessons from the last uprisings. And if they ignore the desires and what's called the role of young people, those who have brought this change in this political system, they'll do wrong. So there, I am confident that our leadership, our existing government, interim government, who have long been serving and working to achieve such goals, they'll give attention to, or they'll keep this in their mind. Just our young people, youths are alive and they are active. They are keeping keen attention to their activities. So all this together will bring a positive change. I am hopeful.